Are you tired of your streams or voice chats sounding like this?
Do you want the comfort and quality of high-end headphones without sacrificing microphone quality? Antline's Mod Mic 5 is the perfect solution. Their dual capsule microphone attaches easily and securely to your existing headphones and fits within any setup thanks to the modular cable system. It comes with a cable wrap to protect your wires, an optional inline mute switch, and sounds a little something like this. Check the link in the video description to learn more.
Alright guys, welcome back. I restarted the stream as you are hopefully able to tell, and had to drop it down to 720p so I have some acceptable numbers here for my CPU load, because it was... I don't know why it was that big. It usually isn't, even though I didn't really change too many settings. And what I also tried to do earlier today was just to switch it to hardware encoding, which just loads it offloads all the encoding stuff onto my 1070. But either it doesn't work with Twitch or it doesn't really work with the Restream service that we use. Anyway, we're back in the game. Neff, what are your thoughts on game number 1?
Thoughts on game number 1. Spent way too much time on the first bans. They banned out Nature's Prophet and Treant Protector. I feel like they hate the forest. They'll probably pick up Timbersaw.
They hate the forest. Alright, maybe that's the case. Comanche. Up the Queen of Pains again straight off the bat together with the Shadow Shaman. Bottle Drow. Alright, they're not going to be outpushed this time. What Singularity
Definitely
says.
not. Weird picks coming out in the first two for them. I don't think Coddle was picked up very early on in the drafting phase either in competitive, unless I'm wrong here. I might be. I don't know. I don't think I'm wrong. These teams are picking really weird stuff in their first phases.
You never think you're wrong, but then 2 minutes later you say, "Oh, never mind that. I take that back."
Can I correct what I say a little bit, just a little? You know?
Yeah.
Looks like they want to go for the Queen of Pain again. Do they run at mid that often, or is it purely run as support on these guys?
10 seconds remaining.
They don't run it all that often in the first place, I want to say.
5 seconds remaining.
Alright, so maybe they're tricking them into thinking that they're going to run it into
Reserve time.
roaming support Quap again, and in fact, they'll send it mid.
Yeah.
Next level thinking.
Queen of Pain picked in 6 games on record overall here for Comanches. That's not a whole lot. Kind of one of these pocket picks. Might be... it should probably be Sonic again, but that's the beauty of a hero like this, especially if you can run her in new positions. The enemy team can never really be sure until the very end, so you still have that flexibility of running the Quap in the mid lane after all.
Yeah, flex picks, in my opinion, are super important, especially in the early phases. It doesn't reveal much about what you want to do. And you can get the enemies to try and react to what you're doing and then pull something completely out of the hat.
Yep.
As long as you know what you want to do and the enemies aren't really sure, you can be on the front foot. That's really important in all sorts of strategy games.
Oh, 1 minute. Taking quite some time to think about the next pick. The Morphling's always still on the field here. That's also one of them that are one of these interesting heroes that they run in that support position.
I don't know, I just played a game earlier today where I had to deal with a support Morphling. I don't feel like looking at it again, ever.
It's a fun game though, come on.
I don't know, I got to build Aghanim Scepter on Tusk. I got to kick people away from me. That part was fun.
Yeah. I was playing Clockwork.
Like
I was just doing clock things.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, anyway, Chaos Knight actually coming out.
5 seconds remaining.
Interesting hero to pick up without an IO.
Reserve time.
But,
I think that hero has gotten quite strong. He has one of the highest pub win rates right now. If that means anything, not really. But his win rate is also high in upper bracket MMRs, 5k plus according to Dota Buff.
So, what are your main ways of dealing with him? Right now you have a Draw Ranger, Keeper of the Lights. I want them particularly strong if CK ends up right on top of them.
Keeper of the Light to begin with is a pretty good way of dealing with Chaos Knight, just because
Blinding Light.
Let's see, I have to alt-click on this ability. Chakra, or Magic Leak, Mana Leak, that's the name of the ability. Mana Leak will drain the Chaos Knight's mana if he teleports a short distance using Reality Rift. It sort of also hinders him in the way that he moves very fast, and that he needs his mana pool to do stuff. If you pick up Mana Leak really early and use it on Chaos Knight, it really limits what he can do in the lane.
Yeah.
And he turns into somebody who just sort of has to rely on farming and can't really get kills. Mangoes are a decent solution for that, but when you're spending money on mangoes.
You also have to keep the light committed to a Chaos Knight in lane.
That's not so bad. There's worse things in the world than that. Like a Chaos Knight getting out of control.
10 seconds.
Yeah,
remaining.
that's true. At the same time, it looks more and more like it is indeed a
5
full position
seconds
Queen of
remaining.
Pain again, so you can only Mana League one of those. So
Reserve
if Keep Off the
time.
Light is out of position, Queen of Pain can we run him down a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. And Queen of Pain doesn't really care about the Mana Leak the same way, because she can just blink out of it. Distance is too far for the Mana Leak to count it. Bat Rider's a little bit weird here, but actually not the weirdest. This lineup works pretty well with it.
Yeah.
I'm interested in seeing what the staple in their draft is. Do you think they'll run that Bat Rider mid or off lane?
I think offlane, looking for the matchup up against the Chaos Knight,
Radiant team banned.
forcing some of these supports at the very least to deal with the Bat Rider and help out the carry. So you create that space for a Drow Ranger, and if you don't, then the Drow is very vulnerable early on, I think.
Yeah, if I was
10
if I was
seconds remaining.
Kamachi here, I would try and run my Chaos Knight in the aggro tri-lane against the
5
Drow
seconds
Ranger,
remaining.
and then just try and kill her.
Yeah.
She's very slow. Chaos Knight is very fast. Once she starts punching her
Reserve
face,
time.
she dies.
That could also
Radiant
potentially work
team
out very well. Manche having the last pick open could easily pick up an offlane / safe lane hero that can handle his own.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he can even run the co-op there, so it's another one of these positions that co-op can thrive in.
10 seconds remaining.
Then pick up another hero for an aggro try.
5 seconds remaining.
Somebody who can rotate in out of lanes would be really good here.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say Earth Spirit, but I want to see Earth Spirit.
Reserve time.
Wouldn't be the worst actually. Another way to close the distance. Silence the stun is always welcome.
Mhm.
But you gotta have an Earth Spirit player on the team, that's the thing.
Everyone should be an Earth Spirit player. The world would be a better place. Dota games would be more fun.
For one team anyway. Yeah, 50 seconds in Singularity. What do you think they're missing right now? Another frontliner, perhaps?
Initiator, yeah. They have Bat Rider though, who's a decent initiator, but they don't really have anybody who can take the enemy spells, so to speak. They're lacking just a little bit.
Thinking they need a mid Rubik here.
A mid Rubik, okay. Alright.
Would you just saying take the other team's spells? Did I mishear that?
Alright, that's fair. You know what? You win. I'm tired, but you win.
Remaining.
They're gonna have to decide unless they want to random, but yeah, of course, Invoker. He has a lot of his own spells to throw out. Good combos.
It's a decent pick.
That could be
I
an
wouldn't
issue
do
if he
that.
gets going. And how does he match up against DP in the mid lane?
I believe he wins that lane just from microing his
10
Forge Spirits,
seconds
unless he
remaining.
doesn't play it properly. If lets his Forge Spirits die, he loses. He lets them live, he wins. And we see a Broodmother last, which doesn't really fit in with the rest of the lineup, but we'll see.
Also not the best Broodmother game on paper. I mean, Drow Ranger can't really do anything against it, but you have a Cottle who can blast the waves. Lion has an AoE ability. Bat Rider as well if they end up in that particular configuration.
Yeah, I wouldn't have picked Broodmother here. It's a little bit interesting. It looks like the Drow just has to play a Void. Actually, when you look at it another way, the Drow Ranger has to avoid the Chaos Knight because he'll lose in that lane. The Drow Ranger will also lose against the Broodmother. if the Broodmother gets anything at the start. So they need to either shut down the Broodmother right away, or they're going to lose the early game and then just get run over by this team with very strong push through Shadow Shaman and Death Prophet.
But if you shut down the Broodmother, then Chaos Knight has more space to farm and get going himself. And there was a Death Prophet. Yeah. I can definitely see it working in this kind of a fashion.
Yeah, a little bit of a roundabout way, but it might work.
Yeah. And T on the Death Prophet this time around, so he'll be taken at mid. He's been our... didn't call it out, but I think it was kind of obvious. He was the Endline Audio MVP of that last game with 20 kills on his Meepo. Yeah. And killing everybody.
Double the Dragon Knight's net worth, almost.
Yeah. So we'll see whether he can repeat a similar performance in this particular game, or whether Singularity can maybe turn things around. Of course, they have to win this game if they want to stay alive in the tournament. Comanche only one win away from making it to the lower bracket finals up against ABB. My name is Drop. I'm joined by Neff.
Pleasure to be here. Looks like they changed their yeah, they changed their what do you call these things again? Effigies around. Before they all had champion effigies. Now they have this very, very attractive looking...
What?
I can't zoom in on it.
Like, there's a lot of champion effigies on the Dire side. 5 on Dire, 3 on the Radiant.
Oh yeah, they've changed positions this game, my bad.
Like, you can't actually change it. Like, it's the Champions Cup is something that just shows up automatically when you win. And it's not like an item that you can choose to display or not.
You can choose to get on a Smurf. Get that thing to go away.
I don't have that problem. Only won the Battle Cup once.
We'll win you a Battle Cup one of these days, D-Drop. Just gotta believe. And also be on at the same time as me.
I'm still sad about the Battle Cup. For disillusions. Like, we had that one good run. Then every other time we've just been ruffle stomped by a team that actually had a strats. We didn't. My stacks just like captains. That's the main thing, captains and drafters.
We keep losing in round 1 when I try and do it. Other than that, like first we won tier 8, me and my friends, but keep losing everything after that because everyone tells me I can't play anything other than support. I swear I can. I swear.
Believe me, guys. Anyway, Sonic, up to shenanigans already again. Look at where he's at. He's looking for the Curse Sniper and he will find it. 1, 2. I think he cancelled the auto attack there for a moment. Was scared, but it's a courier dead. No extra stealth for the Invoker. A bit of an extra opening for NT. We take advantage of soon.
So, remember when I said Invoker wins this lane? Am I allowed to take that back now? Sort of like how I take everything back.
Well, top lane. Focusing on this Chaos Knight, and with an aggressive tri lane of their own, so they're just avoiding this issue altogether, and putting out the Broodmother up against the Bad Rider.
Yeah, I'm not surprised they decided to do this. There's no way that they wanted to lane their Broodmother, or lane their Drow Ranger against the Broodmother. Brood would just get whatever they want, and Chaos Knight would get whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Still, if this Chaos Knight hits level 2 and then runs his face into the Drow Ranger is just gonna die.
Nothing else. Sonic with an All Talisman build can add a couple of extra reckless. Middle lane NT is playing with fire there. Of course, he has a self, Nisha doesn't, so just making use of that fact. A good play.
Now he has to play super safe.
No point in the quads even.
Pushing in on him.
What is this Wexold build on the Invoker?
This is I really want Alacrity for bonus damage so I can last hit.
Top lane Deny comes out.
It's Invoker saying I want my damage and I want it now.
Yeah.
And this is the downside to the Roman Quaff. See, Deny.
Yep. Full time. Helping out now. Man takes another blast in the face. He only has one more tango after the current one. He's running into some region issues of his own. Sonic as well. He's It's kind of a greedy build. It doesn't have a lot of tangos or region at all to work with or to give out cards.
And his allies don't have it for him.
Wrap around here. Sunster comes through on the mid, onto cards. Trying to turn us around. One more right click, not enough. Card actually able to survive. And now deny himself to creeps while Sonic scouts out our Lesage.
So young. Oh, what a cheeky.
Links across the last right click despite the extra bonus damage. Not enough on the line there to finish him. So, wow.
Drops a
They
null
make it work.
talisman
Top
so
lane.
we could fairy fire.
Oh, man.
That makes me angry just seeing. If I was in that game, I would probably like flip my keyboard up. I mean, he's not wrong to do something like that, but it still makes me angry seeing them like do that and then pull it off.
How dare you be so confident? Sonic definitely at it again.
Let's take a look at last hit instant deny. I'm getting used to these caster tools that you keep that a lot of people use. I want to also start using them.
It would be advisable.
Broodmother
yeah.
is sitting at the top. He's quite happy with his position, and Batrider has decided I can't be in this lane anymore. It's time for me to leave.
That's a huge loss there for the Radiant, but on the bright side, everything else working out reasonably well. And Boca sitting at 18 last hits. NT, well, getting slow to Alistage. Follow from Sonic is there. A couple more right clicks should do the trick. He's trying to deny himself to the Ancients, but nope. No can do. NT just nukes him down with a quick swamp. So meanwhile up top, pretty much there. I think that was what you were talking about earlier. Run your face into the Zhao.
Into the Zhao.
No help available there.
It doesn't matter if he has help or not. Just too fast, too many abilities.
Yeah.
He's gonna get.
Gonna go again. That is Mango style. 2 second stun card ready with the follow up shackles.
Alright,
Ouch.
now it's time for the very sad walk of shame. No teleport, level 2 draw, walk back to lane.
I recognize that. That was a quote from Dota 2 Reporter. Can't
Gotta
fool
make
me.
people happy.
Well, it's only level 2 draw as well. That's another issue with these kind of aggro trial lanes. You're kind of short on experience. Bit of an issue on this particular hero as well, especially. I see your face. I see you smiling. Way too much fun, dude. Oh god. Oh, what the hell? I keep missing these skills on Invoker.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
How's that even possible?
Radiant structures are fortified.
I don't know. But yeah, NT and Sonic both very, very low, so just trying up. And ready to go again. Stop playing at the same time. This Katsu will turn into the corner and just keep blasting wave, taking all the last hits.
Tower is under attack.
And this tower is already about to go down at bottom here. We're gonna see the Broodmother taking this already. Fortifies down, so no stopping it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Batrider's still not able to deal with it, not a high enough level. He's put a point into Flame Break, but I think he needs a second point in Flame Break before he's really able to kill all these
Lame.
Spiderlings. Let me do the math real quick. It's 450 damage. Second, no, he's a little ways off.
NT is not two ways
And,
off taking down his tower, really committing for it. He catapult is there too, ensuring that last hit. And well, at least Sonic got punished this time with a dive under the tower, Nisha. Full sword protecting him long enough. Meanwhile up top, Shackles there to keep us alive. Manus does have one drag back. Not much else, but should be enough to finish him off with another right like that is.
Alright.
Actually, just a whole different level this entire series so far.
Alright, that was a very a lower kill right there. Chaos Knight has been hunting the light his entire existence, traveling from realm, and he finally got it. Come on,
Sonic
man.
as well, just even seeing the experience. And going for the battle blocks here, they really want to try and punish Nisha. Sunstroke Absurdo after the stun, doesn't actually connect. NT with a follow-up. Goes on a few spells, and Nisha, is he dying here? One more right click, yeah, he is. Worthy trade for sure.
I'll take a mid first support roaming Quap with 3 null talismans.
We have 3 already. God damn it. And that, even the Orb of Venom. Like,
Yeah,
just
gotta do the poison roleplay or whatever.
this is like method acting. Like, alright, I am a bounty hunter. Or something like that. Or I'm a roaming hero.
I am a roaming quap.
Yeah.
Nah, this person's breaking the meta. They're not role-playing anything. Good on them for being the best monk dagger quap that they can be.
Any other hero that buy more than 2 null talismans? In any situation?
I don't know. I do it more often than I'm proud of. Or I used to anyway.
Yeah.
People
guess
don't
some
like playing
meepos-
Dota with me when I do that, so I've had to stop.
I guess the meepos would build multiple Dragon Lancers, Star Rangers if they're super far behind, build multiple Wraith Bands. Like Zorg just do that, and put on bottom, alright. Running him down, Sonic, Archon, and NC. They have a DP ult available, but with all these Spiderlings here, they will not need it for the push.
Yep, might as well save it for another day.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
DP out.
And no one wants to get close to the Chaos Knight anymore because he's just gonna run his face into them. They've learned the hard way.
Especially with Card still sticking around, so a bit of initial control for Marden. Card can easily follow up with like a grand total of like 5-6 seconds of control between the two of them.
Yep. And this Carl couldn't get Mana Leak because he wants to deal with Broodmother's push. So he's forced to go multiple points into Illuminate. He's not in a good position as far as that goes.
Arthur's popping in dust, try and drag off some of these Spiderlings. Can't even get any of them.
Radiant's top tower
It's doubly bad, you're here with AoE spells, but you can't kill the Spiderlings for extra money. Drag back up top, but no follow-up stun just yet. Elisage going into the trees, and we'll stay safe there with the extra bunch of nukes coming through, but NT. Pop his ultimate,
just gonna
securing
run
the
his
tower,
face
and
into them.
looking for kills. Drag back after the 2-second Sonic Zog there, in a lot of trouble. One more right click will do the trick if they just get close enough. There it is, the illusion will do it. Excellent Pathos just keeping him awake. Hard now, well, he might get zapped by the Sunstrike, and he will, but he's setting up for NT to try and secure this kill. Meanwhile, under the tower, man, he's still going ham. He's going to be punished for it. Elisage not even dying to it. So, a 2-for-2 trade or something like that? 2-for-1 even. 2-for-2
Yeah,
is XRT ended up dying. Now, look at bottom lane. Hashtag space created. Broodmother stuck to tier 3 and will take the range tracks, will he?
He's gonna try. He's gonna get very
Maybe
close.
finish Elisage! Oh my god!
That's see 10-minute racks. There it is. 10-minute racks.
Well, they get the dust off. Sunstrike will not land on anything.
And they're not even able to punish him for it. This is a level 4 Drow Ranger. The saddest Drow Ranger there ever was or will be.
Holy shit.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
What do you say after this one? Brutal, savage, wrecked.
Come on, you're not making the chat wheel epidemic any better, man. You're contributing to it at this point.
Brutal, savage, wrecked has been an excellent meme even before the chat wheels. And the chat wheels are not enough to destroy it.
It will be.
No way.
Come on.
It's like one of these memes that even transcend Dota.
I don't know. Alt QQ died. I'm sad about that.
What?
Alt QQ? You probably don't even remember it.
I don't think so. I know the QQ walk from the Invoker as he's trying to land Sunstrike up top, but messes up. They still get the kill on card. The only one who's really been dying the most, I think. We don't down bottom exotic level 5, but it's a level 10 brood, level 7 support co-op. Gonna be able to take down some
unfortunate. The alt QQ is that's how you used to quit games in Warcraft 3.
Okay.
So if you alt QQ'd, you'd leave the game. You just exit out of Warcraft 3.
On Sunstrike! Ah, oh no! Just short of Sonic. Finger of Death bringing him to the brink of death. Sunstrike just like a centimeter off. Meanwhile, mid, like, there's so many pushing abilities too. It's not just the Broodmother, it's also the Serpent Wards as well as the DP ult.
It's a shame they don't have any heal to sustain if this club bought a single regen item. Instead, he'll probably just buy another null talisman.
Yeah. We can burn or something. Oh, Invoker, no. It's having some help. The Spiderlings will be dealt with the AoE. Catch the orange up top.
Level 6 though.
Down bottom, Sonic Wave being thrown out. Partos control up a little bit, but now, okay, Broodmother. That's a good catch with the lasso. And Cold Snap keeping in place, but hey, space created, I guess, top lane. That's it. They got the kill, and they're also gonna get the tower.
Much needed kill there though, but they've lost 1 Rax, all of their other towers at 12 minutes in the game. So 12k net worth advantage, go 1,000 gold a minute.
It's quite devastating, isn't it? The only one who's
So
somewhat
let me
close
ask
is
you
the
a question from analyst to play-by-play caster. What does Radiant need to do to win this game? Come on, man.
Pray to the RNG gods that Chaos Knight only gets 1 second stuns, even though his minimum stun is 2 seconds.
Only 2-second stuns and never lands a crit, and
Yeah.
everybody always rolls low damage on their auto attacks.
It's a very hard game, isn't it?
It is,
what,
yeah.
What do we even have? You have a Coddle who's dying to Broodmother. Harkon is taking control completely over this bottom half of the map. So you can't even farm there. The only one that can farm is the Invoker with his Midas. You have a Drow that's been absolutely shut down this entire game.
I think they'll probably try and take Raxes again once Chaos Knight gets his BKB.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe even before that. BKB is still a ways off.
Do they really want to risk their lead when they're this far ahead, though?
Maybe find the right tools. I mean, they can definitely take it slow. They itemize it away with Midas and DP as well as Martin. Shadow Shaman is also close to Blink, so it's another tool that you can use. But top lane, well, they're looking for him. Sunstrike will connect, follow-up control. Good kill actually at the same time. Cuddle dies again bottom. Rex actually didn't die earlier, so maybe now Hakon will to make something happen there. Or maybe in mid. Oh, they find Exotic Deer again and zap him down. Without the Blink Dagger just walking up. Nisha coming back here, trying to take out Sonic, but he does get the Blink off in return. The Super Watts up on high ground, can't tank in the tower for some reason. Yeah, between these two ultimates, it's gonna be another dead tier 3, more likely than not.
Alright,
bottom is also being pressured still.
down.
Blood is missing, Sonic Wave comes through. Oh, okay, they catch the Invoker, no buyback on him even. Well, let's secure the main racks.
That ultimate's wearing off right now, though, so there he goes.
Stun that works. Yeah. Don't actually quite have enough damage to break through more than one building.
Yeah,
That's
all
the
these
greatest
attempts
thing
at
about
trying to take the melee racks without actually getting it are really bringing this Broodmother down, though. He's ending up giving his Spiderlings his farm. He's not accomplishing anything himself. It's not good.
Money, money, money for the keeper. That's getting some help, man. Open an ultimate. They want this, that, and they want this rack stat. But hey, you're up against the line. You need to take care of some of these illusions. Next to the right one here, card with a counter hacks, follow-up control. Hakon trying to go in, but now blinding light separating them from each other. All space created. The real Martin will step up and finally finish up this Rex status together with NT. And now, tournament
Right,
plays are happening. The meatball comes through onto Real Case Knight here. That will be able to get that kill again. NT might be next on the list. Silence to slow him down. Follow up with the lasso. Second one.
Meanwhile,
But Sonic. Even with 3 null talismans, I don't think you can go melee rack like that. Would have been much better, so just popping some damage on range, I think.
It was a nice attempt, cheeky fucker.
Where do you go from here?
From here.
They're getting these fights, but can they actually turn this into anything else?
No. No, they can't. They lost their racks there. That was without the Queen of Pain really doing anything.
Invoker. Almost dies to the
Invoker
Orchid
doesn't
Pop
die
here.
here.
They're taking care of the wildlings now. I'm looking for more. They do have that blink. No, that's not a bad right?
Alright, he's decided to drop wards onto the shrine. That's fair. Doesn't look like anyone's gonna try and stop it. Just something that's happening and everybody's accepted it.
We have to accept this and move on. Castle, same thing for him up top. Sonic just drops out a Sonic Wave. Not quite enough damage here to actually bring him down though. Now he might be in trouble with the control. The flame break.
Take him down. So Coddle did go down there.
Oh yeah, he did. Damage over time seems good, so it does turn into a 1-for-1 trade. It's being traded, but hey, Roshan was falling
one
while
space
that was
created.
happening. So there's a bit of extra, that bit of that exorcism to finish off the shrine.
So BKB on a Chaos Knight, that's probably when this is going to end, right?
At the latest, I think.
Well, the net worth graph hasn't changed in 5 minutes, so they've got that going for them. Did about
Okay.
even bar since then.
Oh, the
13
centaur.
minutes.
Centaur may have just saved Draw Ranger's life, but Hakon is still once more keeps track of him. Meanwhile, on the other side, they do find NT, but at what cost? Detection is there, but so also shrines. Exotic Deer will actually be alright.
Like, that's a shrine used, so it's something else they no longer have.
The centaur walked up here as Hakon was going for the drow and stomped him as was all of the spiders.
Yeah.
Hilarious to see.
Chaos Knight just standing there. This triggers me. Right, he's moving again.
Where's your farm efficiency? Come on.
Yeah, get back to work.
Find Nisha here
That
though.
Dota to play.
And pops his
Alright,
ultimate,
never mind.
gets the extra illusion. 1, 2, 3. Blinding light, helping out quite a bit. And now the Ghost Walk. Sonic does have another dust in a second here, and they do catch him. Slow,
That is it.
right clicks. Dead.
Yeah, he doesn't buy back this time, fortunately. I doubt the Dire know that they'll probably try and force the buyback.
Oh, would be good. Not on bottom though. Well, they do find the Brood Mother. It's a good catch, but will they lose anything off of like that?
Oh no.
I could drop for a moment there, but yeah, they lose Brood. Exotic Deer still takes out to them though. And meanwhile up top, well, trading heavily, and they're not actually getting too much damage done on tier 3. Martin might have to use his ultimate, but at the same time, I hear some Serpent Wards as well as his Death Prophet ultimate. Comanche, they're just throwing bodies at them to get objectives. That's what it comes down to. Martin's not even dead just yet. Still has his Aegis to work with, and maybe some armor toggles as well. He's going back in. He's going to secure this melee racks, plus the range at the very least. There it is. Blink Lasso onto NT. Sunstrike comes through, but the drag back. Meatball though, that might turn into something else. They do manage to burst down NT. And Kart also on the run, no health, no mana. The Aegis respawn on Chaos Knight, not gonna save him here. Even that Sonic Wave might be turning into some trades here. Long for Elisage first, now Kart's on next, if possible here. And he does get it. Double kill for him as well as Nisha. Does have another blink now, up to the high ground. But damage over time on him.
Yeah,
I'll spend out
it
some
was
money.
really well played by the Green and Pain there. Sonic getting behind enemy lines and jumping on them, taking advantage of that when we were all focused on the Chaos Knight.
Yeah.
So well played there. Looks like they're really desperate and hungry to end this game though. Yeah. They just jumped on that Rax, didn't want to give him a thing.
Yeah.
The last one's going to be a little bit more difficult to take though, but hopefully the Chaos Knight will have his BKB in time for that one. The item I keep talking about.
Nisha top signs down again, but it's actually hitting for quite a bit. Hakon cannot quite, or doesn't quite want to commit to him just yet.
He should have committed to that.
Help coming now, force pop the BKB. But still chasing him inside the trees. No space created, but well, a lot of right click damage and the Sunstrike finally finishing him
I
off.
would have stayed on that. He didn't have the Invoker was going to miss a lot of attacks. He just happened to hit a lot in a row. The Broodmother has an incapacitating bite, 50% miss chance. Definitely keep fighting in that situation. Well, the Orchid's on him anyway.
He didn't have ultimate though, so maybe that's the deciding factor. But now, well, they might get NT again. 2, 3 heroes around him. This is where it starts to get a little bit dicey if we keep giving up these kind of heroes for no gain. NT, as I say that though, he's still alive with the Wonder of Spirit Siphon.
Everybody was just about to give up as soon as he came back down, being 17-1 charges.
Has fallen.
Need like a split push camera, honestly, for
Green
this
Tracks
game.
finished off while he did that, so
Dire's top tower.
even when you win, you lose.
Yeah, it's the story of this entire game. Right? The fight's happening somewhere, even if Singularity take win that one,
Worthy
something else has always happened, no matter what the heroes involved are. Just a range racks, but it's just another one of these objectives, and super early on. Only 23 minutes in, you're already missing 2 sets of racks. It's like slowing you down so much. Hard time pushing out, you have a hard time just gaining money from these lanes. Because it's cut in half.
Yeah. As far as everything else goes, they're gonna have a harder time taking this last Thrax just from this Coddle blasting out the waves. So we might see an interesting fight before it ends here, but
Are you sure
also
about that,
maybe
or do you want to put some
Oh,
conditions
no.
on it?
oh no.
So really committing for
I
it
take
here.
it back.
2 ultimates being thrown out. Gonna try and slow us down here, but the ultimate's still going. Gonna claim it. NT will die to it. But the water's still going. Harkin as well, but a bunch of spiderlings looking for the male racks. No glyph to help it out, so that'll be one. Focus on the next. Meanwhile, Sonic Wave being thrown out. More Rycleys, they're just committing for the Megas, and they will be able to get them. All control on the Invoker. What else? Marden at? In the middle of all of this. Or uses ultimate, gonna be thrown into the air a couple of times. They're losing heroes, they're gonna lose Marden as well. Another hero down with his Hand of Might is off cooldown, so they're gonna have to try them on this one. Same for Death Prophet. They got what they came for.
They're not GGing out though.
Can they defend against Megas though?
The answer might surprise you.
What is the answer? Is it no? Because then it wouldn't surprise me at
The
all.
answer
Invoker can, but there's like no sign of a completed Maelstrom anytime soon, or a Drow, let alone an Axe. Bottle can do so
Drow is
much.
level 4 at 10 minutes. Go easy on him. Alright, he's doing good now.
And whose fault is that? Oh
I'm
man.
actually surprised these games were this much in favor of Machi. Singularity was the favorite to win these, weren't they?
I don't think you could have said that. Both of these teams have been proven to be quite strong.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as odds go,
I don't think so.
on
I haven't
certain
checked that.
betting sites and whatnot, the favorite looked like was Singularity. That's what I meant to say here.
Yeah, I haven't checked the odds, but I can definitely see that because Singularity, they've been a very strong and solid team in the tier 2 scene, but just not today. Something's off. This is certainly not the team that
You fell in
we've
love
seen
with.
before. Not falling in love with teams other than Liquid.
Yeah,
But yeah, maybe it's
seen
just
as
maybe it's just the Comanches having this style that is so different to most other teams in the scene.
throwing them off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be interested in seeing what some of these players have to say, but I don't think we have that opportunity.
Oh.
Another time.
Perhaps during the finals. We try and get some extra production value going on there.
That'd be nice. I'm sure some of these people a lot of viewers would appreciate delving into the minds of these players.
Well, for now, all we can do is look at the game plan and how they're taking these next couple of minutes. And Comanche is just taking it slow, waiting for the next Roche. One would imagine will respawn in 40 seconds. And they'll just
Actually
go for
did
a death
like
push.
Kamachi's draft, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
They really they forced Singularity to go in one or two situations where they would have come up on top regardless, so well played by them. They were definitely on the front foot in this game, and they kept pressing their advantage. Hiccups. Apologies.
Fine. Well, see the Bat Rider. Also saw them walking up. The cards on Roche duty. Just guarding the pit for now and allow ping towards his team if he's not AFK.
Right, Roche is up. They've scouted it out. They have the BKB up on Chaos Knight. What other significant items are we looking at here? Cop has their Orchid, wants to build a BKB, but hasn't done that yet.
It's perfect timing actually to go for Roche immediately.
Lotus Orb on the Death Prophet, that's what they're working on.
Okay.
It's nice to figure out why they aren't pushing in situations like this.
He has it now though. Right? That's enough money for the plate mail. We're already at the secret shop, so they could Roche now and take a fight. It's also going to be nighttime. Singularity's Total Axe will not nearly be as effective. So yeah, they realize that they have to take this chance. Try and pick a fight right now, but Comanche not Roche pit just yet. Instead, they're just. I mean, they know this is happening. Surely they know that what Singularity is up to.
They'd have to.
They can't commit for it because, well, this Mega Creep's inside the freaking base, and now you see some heroes TPing back. Roshan super low, and now Comanche. They can walk back in, but they're all stands up. Is that enough time? Maybe not. Lotus Orb a little bit too early here, so NT will be able to pop his ultimate on now. Man with the BKB done this around here. 2 heroes dead already. Exotic on the outside, good position for him to be, and they almost bring down NT actually. Just with lightning bounces, eats the cheese just in time before it dies to the fire. That was so freaking close, and now, well, a couple of buybacks forced out, but it's only 3 heroes now on the side of Singularity up against the entirety of the Comanche lineup. One tier 4 already dead. Sonic with another silence, bringing Invoker back to the fountain.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Just seems an impossible hill to climb right now. The ward's up and down. Now the Blink, Nisha is dead again. I'll trade for the Quap, but
yeah, I don't blame them for doing that. There wasn't much they could do. They had to commit to something.
yeah.
As hopeless as it was, I think it wasn't wrong for them to try and make a plan instead of waiting in their base for death.
Yep.
There's a low chance of success, but it was something.
So where did this all go wrong? Was this a drafting issue, or was it just the way the lane's shaped up and
I
Singularity
think it was
not
a
playing?
drafting
Yeah.
issue. It's like I said during the drafting phase, they had a choice between not really doing anything against the Broodmother or having the Chaos Knight run his face into you. And they chose having the Chaos Knight run the face into them.
Yeah.
I really think the Brood pick came out of nowhere to them. They just didn't know how to react to it.
It was the right idea to throw Pathos against them, but and then go for that aggressive trial and try and dodge that lane out. But
Yeah, but even then, Pathos couldn't do anything.
yeah, Pathos couldn't do anything, so Broodmother still got her way. And top lane was also an unmitigated disaster. Exotic Deer, you said it earlier, he was level 4 at 10 minutes, and that's no exaggeration. That's legit where he was at. Like,
Yeah,
looking at
I mean, what could he
graphs-
even do
graphs
against the
here.
Chaos Knight, though? Chaos Knight's faster. Can't fight the Chaos Knight. Just gets autoed down. Really, they were in a position for losing that game as soon as the drafting phase happened, and mid didn't go well either because Curry got picked off at the start by Sonic. So
Yeah.
Death Prophet just took down his regen, autoed down his HP, and then he couldn't fight mid. So they essentially lost every lane.
So who's your endline audio MVP for this game on Comanche?
I don't want to say multi-null talisman Quap / Blink Dagger Quap, but I might say multi-null talisman / Blink Dagger Quap.
Yeah, I can go with that. Obviously, most skills this game is able to create a lot of space. Just like last game, so also want to give him the MVP title of the entire series, considering that he's essentially done the same thing last game.
I hate him, but I love him.
Pretty much. That's putting it quite succinctly. But yeah, this series maybe not as even as we would have liked. It was turned out to be extremely one-sided.
Still, we got to see interesting things from both games.
We did indeed.
It's a fun cast.
And that makes you even more excited for tomorrow because Comanche up against APB, which is a whole different beast. Of course, the Doi stack, previously the Cyber NG lineup. I believe.
Right? I look forward to it.
Yeah. Right. And with that, back to camera. once again, tell you guys, thank you guys very much for watching. Nev, any last words for the people?
I love you all. I'd like to thank you all, the little people, for being my fans. That's pretty much it, as far as last words go.
Last words for the stream, not overall. But hey, thanks, yeah, Nev, thanks very much for joining. Go ahead, follow him on Twitter at NevSensei, even though he doesn't use it much. You can also follow his team at WildcardGG, I believe it is.
Yeah, wildcard_GG at Twitter.
And
Have
while you're
to
at it,
some shameless advertising for them at some point.
and while you're at it, you can also follow me at DragonDropDota. In the meantime, we're gonna see you guys tomorrow. See you then.
Are you tired of your streams or voice chats sounding like this?
Do you want the comfort and quality of high-end headphones without sacrificing microphone quality? Antline's ModMic 5 is the perfect solution. Their dual capsule microphone attaches easily and securely to your existing headphones and fits within any setup thanks to the modular cable system. It comes with a cable wrap to protect your wires, an optional inline mute switch, and sounds a little something like this. Check the link in the video description to learn more.
I fall in the dark as I'm filled with the energy.